That's how to animate a path on a map using DaVinci Resolve. First, you'll obviously need a map. You could drag it directly into your timeline, which will create a media in node in the Fusion page that you can work with. However, when working with images I haven't edited in the edit page, I prefer another method. Create a Fusion composition and add a loader node. This way, Fusion sources the image directly from the file system, which enhances performance and has some other benefits. Your image probably won't have the same resolution as your video. We'll fix this in a moment, but first let's add our path. For this, add a background and a paint node. Now my painting background node has the same resolution as my timeline, which isn't what we want. The path we paint needs to have the same resolution as the map, otherwise it will be distorted. So in the image settings of the background node, adjust the width and height to match the values of your map, disable auto resolution to lock it in place, and lower the opacity. Now find the location where you want to start your path. Go to the paint node, choose the polyline stroke tool and start painting. Once you're done, go to the stroke controls, set keyframes for right on at the beginning and end of your animation, and set the starting value to 0. Your path animation is now finished and it's time for proper scaling. Add a merge and a background node. If your background doesn't already have the correct resolution, you'll need to adjust it in the image settings, but mine already does, so I'll just swap the background and foreground, which will scale the view to the final resolution. Next, I'd like to add some camera movement. It's crucial that this step comes before the rescaling, so add an image plane 3D, a camera 3D and a render 3D node right after the path. At this point, it's also a good idea to lower the opacity of the scaling background. Initially, you won't see anything because the camera is too close to our composition, so let's fix that as well. Go to the first frame of your animation, set keyframes for translation and rotation in the camera settings, and find a nice position for your camera. Then go to the frame where your path ends and reposition the camera so that it follows the path. I like to add some rotation as well. I think it looks nice. Speaking of which, you can also add some additional effects to your stroke, like a glow or a different apply mode, so make your stroke look pretty. And let's move to our final step. Finally, we'll add some focus. In the render 3D settings, choose the hardware renderer and enable accumulation effects. Now you'll see a composition go out of focus. Go to the controls of your camera node and enable the focal plane inside control visibility. This will let you see the focal plane position relative to your map. Now you can add focus to a part of your map by making the green focal plane intersect with your image. Move the focal plane as close as possible to your map. You can adjust the depth of field in the render 3D settings, and I recommend lowering the quality for now to speed things up. Adjust the camera slightly to ensure the right areas are in focus, and once you're happy, increase the quality of your depth of field. Finally, smooth your splines, and that's it.